Every time you lie in my place, I do wanna say it's you my babe. I won't be too late.
Hey, are you comfy? I hope you're comfy. You should get comfy. I'm very comfy, as you can see, and this is gonna be a very comfy video. If my voice sounds weird, that's because I've been sick over Christmas. Not that for me. This is a bit of a break from the recent travel series because I really want to put it out there. Currently, it's been how many months? It's been 6 months at least that I haven't had a home. I'm kind of homeless. Officially, I suppose. And even more that I've been on the move. And I love it. I'm kind of looking forward to taking a break too. But honestly, I never actually planned to travel full-time. It was never really my dream. And even taking 6 months or a year to do it, it's such a great experience. I am so glad I did it, and I might still do it again in the future. The fun part about it is that you don't need a lot of money to do it, and it annoys me so much because every time I'm on Instagram and there's some travel reel or something,
just say a little prayer, get your money, man. Life goes on.
I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful.
the comment section is so vile. It does not pass the vibe check. It's people are so vile and bitter. It makes me really sad. But the comments are always trust fund baby, only rich people travel, clearly she has a rich daddy or whatever. And aside from the fact that you don't even know those people and a lot of those people worked for what they have, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not glorifying hustling either, but the point is I am a strong believer in where's a will there's a way. Because I am making below minimum wage of what's minimum wage in my country. Oh fuck, hold on. My laptop just spoke up. Grandpa, I know, you also want retirement actually, but not yet, baby. Don't give up on me. Oh my god, shut up. Can you hear that? I feel like you can hear that. Shh. Anyway, I'm making below my country's minimum wage, and my country's currency is not very strong. It's not US dollars or euro. So I'm really, and I'm not relying on my parents financially. I haven't since I was in high school almost. I mean, I did live with my mom for a few years after turning 18, but that's really it. And when I had a full-time job, I gave her half of my income. So I'm far from a trust fund baby. And I'm here in Korea. My voice is so fried. But I'm all the way in Korea. I don't have a lot of spending money, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm good. Bitch, I'm good. And I'm having so much fun, and it's I can't imagine missing out on this experience. And so many of you all are missing out right now. So I know that there's got to be a certain set of circumstances, I'm not denying that. But let's talk about it. First of all, how do I do it? The most important thing, oh there we go, fuck yeah. How do I do it? I volunteer for accommodation, and it's the easiest way, and I highly recommend it to everyone. And before you click out for whatever reason, just hear me out, okay? Give it a chance. Basically, this is not sponsored, obviously, but I'm personally using Worldpackers because I found it's the most, like, it has a lot of opportunities, it's not too expensive, and it has some like safety features that I like. So you can like just go on there and see all the opportunities without logging in. You can apply without login, but you can browse, you can see what's out there. And currently I am working maximum 15 hours a week, which is like 3 hours 5 days a week, sometimes less. And in exchange I'm staying in this place. I will not go into detail about it right now because I'm gonna be making a video about my stay here. But basically it's a sweet deal, it's super easy work, it's barely work, and we also have some like basic food supplies like pasta, cereal, rice, milk, eggs, quite a lot actually. I didn't expect it, it's really great. Some opportunities don't have that. My voice is giving out, sorry about that, but I have the place to myself at this moment, and it is very rare because we're living in 8 volunteers here, so I just want to use the opportunity. But anyway, not all opportunities work like that. Some have more hours, like 20 to 25, and some don't provide any food, some provide free meals. So it's like, it's really depends on the host. And the yearly subscription is $49 euros, 49 euros. So it's like, bitch. I have not been paying rent for 6 months. I can instead pay for flight tickets, which is usually the big expense when traveling, and of course I don't have to pay for accommodation, which is the other big expense. Without those two like being a concern, all you have to pay for is like food and attractions, so that's not much. You know, like I'm saying, it suddenly becomes very affordable to travel. And if you wonder like how to pay for that even for 6 months, you know, because most people, they can't save up money, and like I actually get it. Like I also used to not be able to save up money, because it's not everyone makes enough to save up. Like you pay rent and you're done, right? You just pay for your living expenses and you don't have anything to save, so it's impossible to save. That's why it's my recommendation for that would be to find volunteering opportunities first in your country, maybe even somewhere close to your area, so you can get the free accommodation, and instead of paying rent you save up money working kinda 2 jobs. Like you work a regular job to make money, and then you volunteer for accommodation, and it's maybe a little hard at first and it's not as fun, but it's like, you know, a means to an end. Before I started traveling, dude, the 3 months before I started traveling were rough, like really rough, because I was just taking all the jobs. Like I wanted to save up as much money as I could. It was not easy. It was really not easy, but the hardest thing is like getting started, because once you start traveling and you're out of this cycle of, you know, making money, paying rent, making money, paying rent, it's really easier. So that's what I would do. That's kind of what I did. At first I did a lot of like couch surfing, pet sitting, house sitting, even with my like friends and family. And to be honest, right now I do have like a remote job, like a part-time job, but it's like, it really doesn't pay me much. Like if I'm being honest, it's my means of living right now, because of course I didn't save up for 6 months of travel, but I also knew that I have the remote option, even if it's not a lot and it's part-time. is, you know, what I found, but I really believe that like once you start opening yourself up to solutions, they come, even if they are not like what you thought it would be. And sometimes you need to like do some mental gymnastics to make it work. Like I really think you can if you want to, you know. I would say it's something I have learned in the past few years, that to just be more flexible and open myself up to solutions, instead of being like, no, that's like too big, like it's too impossible, like I can actually do it. Like I wanted to have all my ducks in a row. I wanted to do everything like so comfortably, like be ready, you know, have enough money saved up, have a stable job, career, have much savings, like make a lot of money. Like I wanted to achieve all those things before I could allow myself to go for the things I want. And I just really learned recently that it's the other way around. And like, I don't really care about achieving right now, although I would like to make more money. Because come on, who wouldn't? The point is, there's like always options, and it doesn't hurt to like just try, you know. I've met volunteers here in all kinds of different life circumstances, some saved up by working full-time before starting to travel, usually from like more high-income countries. Some also worked remotely like me, some are just like on break from school, you know, like they are not traveling full-time. And it's also pretty fun, like it's a good way to travel and experience the local culture. So it's also the great thing about this way of traveling. It's not 5-star hotels, it's not like luxuries. I'm honestly like living with 7 roommates right now, but it's so fun because I meet people from all over the world, and we all like swap stories and exchange our cultures. There's so many languages in the flat right now, and you also meet so many local people and experience more of a local way of living. I found it hard to make friends while I was traveling solo and to just kind of connect with anyone, but doing this now with world packers, it's honestly the best. It's so easy. I don't have to try. I might even go like on further travels with the people I met here. It's shaping up to be this way at least. And you know, one of the things I've learned, which I think I will also talk about later, but because at first I was traveling solo a lot, I was like going to museums, visiting all those important monuments and historical sites and views from movies, and you know, I was seeing all this stuff, but at some point it just becomes like places. It's just places. You're visiting a place and then another place and then another, and you're just eating foods, and yeah, it's good food, but at some point it really becomes meaningless if you're just going all this time alone, you know? At least for me, like some people might genuinely enjoy it, and I applaud that. Even though I'm a very independent person and I love my solitude, I really do. I like my solitude like inside my head and my privacy, like time alone in the room, just with myself, with my thoughts. But when I'm actually going out and doing somewhere, it's so much more meaningful to like share the moment with someone. And it doesn't have to be like your best friend or someone you're close with, just having people to share this moment of connection with, and to share the emotions of the new place, of the new food, and you know, like everything becomes much more vibrant with other people. Sure, like all the other trips were fun, but this one, like with other volunteers, it's just more. It's all more. So My voice is giving up on me. I cannot recommend this way of traveling enough. And you know, I've wanted to travel for years and I just felt like it's so out of reach because of money. But it's honestly at this point, it is cheaper for me than staying in one place. Just to keep traveling, especially that on Worldpackers, a lot of the opportunities prefer if you go for at least a month. So it makes it quite easy actually to stay for a long while, and you're immediately immersed in this community. And please, if you do have a chance to do something like that, I think you should. Yeah. So I just wanted to share that because it really changed my life. It's a really beautiful experience, and I feel like not enough people knows that like it is an option, you know, that you don't have to save up thousands of dollars or euro or whatever to travel, and that you don't have to stay in a hotel, that it doesn't have to be like picture perfect influencer on travel Instagram, you know. Like there are other ways and they are just as fun, if not more fun, and extremely meaningful. And yeah, so thank you for watching. If you want to watch the actual vlogs from my trips, I'm doing my best to edit them quickly and post them. Yeah, I have some from Germany and Spain and Korea. Help me out and subscribe, give this video a like if you liked, and watch the other videos. Have an amazing day and weekend, and next year, oh my god, like it's the end of the year. Oh, that's perfect. Have the best next year, full of travel and great memories. Happy New Year!